Did you observe sessions of the international trial?
Right, yes, I did.
Tell us about that.
Well, that's one situation that I want to describe where it was childish what I did. But there was a 10-minute or 15-minute recess called, and the defendants had to remain sitting in the dock. And so I went over and I stood in front of Goering, just separated by that little wooden barrier. And he started to squirm. I didn't say anything, but he started to squirm. And he didn't know, of course, that I speak German. And so he asked one of the defense counsels, "Who is this little one?" And the defense counsel, and what does she want? And the defense counsel said, "I don't know what she wants, but don't say anything, don't do anything. She's with the prosecution." And I thought to myself, if not too long before that, if I had found myself standing in front of Goering, I would have been the one to squirm. And now he's squirming. It was a silly little power play on my part.
What drew you to do that? I mean, you got up out of your seat, obviously, and said, "I'm going to do it," or was it just like a magnet?
No, I don't know if it was 10 minutes or 15-minute recess, and what about, all right, I'll just stand in front of him. Yeah.
What was your impression? You walk into the courtroom for the first time, and there you see the dock, and there is Hermann Goering and Rudolf Hess and Ribbentrop. What was your impression?
Well, being as young as I was always awed by, here's little Hedy from Kippenheim, and look where she is. It's just amazing, So I was always awestruck.
Do you remember court sessions? Were there witnesses testifying or attorneys arguing, or what kinds of things did you see?
Well, yes, all of what you just described I saw. But, I didn't know as much as I know today, so there was a lot of it that went above my head. But what I did, you had the earphones and you could turn into the language, different languages. So when German was spoken, I would listen to German, and when English was spoken, I would listen to the English, because I wanted to hear it in the original. Okay. But I remember, this was not in the international trial, but this was during the medical trial. And I don't remember which judge it was, and so it's good, because I can't blame anybody that way. The judge seemed to be nodding off, just sort of sitting there like that. And then something, I don't know, woke him up, and he blurted out, "What is a concentration camp?" And the witness on the stand, and I don't remember who the witness was either, but said, it was a resort place for Jews. Thank you. He went back to sleep. I was so shocked by that. I mean, and nobody corrected it. It was just, it's there. It should be somewhere in the records, unless it was deleted.